Anthology Station.
Inside the local community centers, the atmosphere was thick with a different kind of heat, the friction of bureaucracy meeting the raw edges of human desperation. Elias stood in a line that snaked out the door and down the sidewalk, waiting to speak with a representative from the Small Business Administration who looked like he had been airlifted in from another planet. The air inside the cramped room was stagnant, smelling of old paper and the sweat of people who had spent the last 10 days in a state of constant, low-level panic. When Elias finally reached the desk, he was met with a barrage of forms and requirements that felt like a secondary wall of defense against his recovery. The official spoke in the detached, rhythmic cadence of someone who had repeated the same bad news 100 times that day, explaining that without specific insurance riders or original receipts, most of which were now ash, the path to funding was nearly impossible. The disconnect was staggering. The system was demanding meticulous records from people who had barely escaped their burning buildings with their lives. Elias looked around the room at the faces of his neighbors, seeing the same slow-motion realization dawning on them. The safety net was a net in name only, designed with holes large enough for an entire community to fall through.
This is just one of many unique stories waiting for you. Discover the full book on our channel. From history to mystery, we have a whole library of books for you to explore. Subscribe to Anthology Station and click the link to listen to the complete version now.